You watch this game, it's gonna be a sleeper. Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today we are headed back to the world of Last Epoch and their patch preview that they just dropped 0.7.7 and all the goodies that are inside. That is what we're going to be talking about today. But first, if you're new here, welcome. Here at Action RPG, I stream, I do tech reviews, I cover major gaming news, but the big portion of this channel, all things Action RPG. So if you grew up loving the Diablo series, if you're a fan of top-down isometric hack and slash style games, you are in the right place. So please consider subscribing and supporting smaller channels. All right, let's get on to the patch. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. All right, so let's jump right into this. So I'm going to break down what this patch is going to do for the game. So let's do a little reading. Patch preview, beta 0.7.7 overview. Raises the bar in many areas. The update features a massive graphics overhaul, many new ambient and environmental sounds, user interface improvements, and lots more. This patch includes a very large number of small changes. For example, chests you find in the zones have new models. Ooh. A new visual effect surrounding them until they have been opened. A new visual effect that is played when they are opened, and a new sound effect is played when they are opened. Okay. These changes will be listed in the patch notes thread. Highlights. Features. The location and modifiers of shrines is random. We've posted the concept art for shrines here. Oh, well, let's take a look. Okay, look at that. These look pretty good. Like, look at the drawings in here. Let's see, which ones are my favorite? You got Ancient, Divine, Imperial, Runed. I am gonna say Divine. I like the candles and the little notes hanging off the candles. If I had to pick between them, they're cool. But it's kind of neat. So each one has different, so they have the different way that they look. And then on top of that, they change how they look based upon getting activated. That's kind of neat. All right, go away. This patch includes character introductions for every available base class. All right, let's look at character introductions. Oh, so just, of course, there's the rogue class. All right. Steam Cloud is supported by Steam Client. If you currently do not play through Steam, installing and opening the game through Steam will cause your existing save data to be synced. Okay, so you can now switch over to Steam if you do not have the client initially, and you will not lose anything. If you do not currently play through Steam and would like to begin doing so, please see the support article for instructions on how to link your accounts. This patch features significant changes to lighting and post-processing in most zones. We posted an early look at these changes here, as well as a few teasers shared on Twitch. Further improvements have since been made, improved many environmental models, textures throughout the game. Alright, let's see the difference here. Alright, so when you're looking at these images, the image on the left is what the game looks like right now. And the image on the right is the example of what it's going to look like after this patch drops. Now, you're probably thinking on the left, these actually look pretty good, which this game has never really struggled with the graphical interface, and I think that they are only going to continue to improve that. This game is still in beta. But when I look at this, I see two things. The first thing is shadows. Okay. So like here you can see the shadow on the bridge, nothing there. On this path, nothing. You see the shadows, like they're casting the correct shadows based upon what's in the environment. And the second thing is that on the left side, it kind of looks like it's the same time of day. Midday, sunrise, like rose. Looks like the exact same. Where here, it kind of adds different warmth to the environment. Obviously fire, but on this one it looks like it could be any point of the day, like dusk, morning time, evening time, and I like that. It's a pretty monumental improvement. Sound design. Many zones now have new ambient sounds. Some zones now have new environmental sounds. Skills. Patch 0.7.7 includes several new skills, each of which has its own specialization tree. The Acolyte now has a new skill called Drain Life. The Acolyte now has a new skill called Spirit Plague. The Forge Guard now has a new skill called Smelter's Wrath. User interface. Performed a significant overhaul of the user interface. Expect to see a few new teasers next week. Miscellaneous. It is now possible to alter the zoom level on both the mini-map and the overlay map. That is good, and you can change how see-through it is. Bug fixes. Items in a vendor's playback tab now cost the amount of gold they were sold for. That's great. It is no longer possible to equip idols with an unset match requirement. People were taking advantage of that. Optimization. We have created more performance shaders for most outdoor zones. We have been addressing one cause for long loading times on zone-by-zone basis. The more non-hostile NPCs in that zone, the more sustainable the improvement will be. Alright, superior garbage collector has been removed, one source of stutter. The term garbage collector refers to the process of memory that's no longer needed being released back to the operating system and can be used for other processes. So you'll be able to multitask better because the game won't eat up as much garbage collector. After this patch, we've made the difficult decision to hold back Chapter 8. So that we have more time to spend on that content, and also more time to spend on improving currently available content. Don't worry, Legon is still approaching. He is just a little further out. We have currently recruited an animations lead. If you'd like to see an example of his work, pay attention to the Auspix Warriors Chapter 1 Southern Plateau in 0.7.7. We'll be replacing many existing animations. However, this will take time. We have multiple new skills in development, which will likely be included in patch 0.7.8. Prior to the release of patch 0.7.8, we will hope to release a new launcher for the standalone client, which will reduce the amount of space needed during the installation and patch. Good. Okay. So that is the update. Now let's see some comments. Nice. I assume there's some number of skill tweaks, bug fixes, and stuff that will be detailed in the patch notes. Great stuff. Excited to see what these performance improvements will bring to the table. Optimize. Thank you. Excited for this patch to help get me through these weird, tough times. Is this the one that contains more unique items to hunt? It is indeed. This has me super excited. Keep it up, guys. This game update through Steam. I cannot wait for this. Looking forward to trying out the new skills and graphical improvements. This is what I like to see. Keep the good stuff rolling. Hyped. There's a lot of good comments. One thing I can tell you about this game in playing it, and that the community is in no way toxic. Like, I haven't seen anything like that. It's been a really strong, solid community. Now, let me show you one more thing. Alright, so now we log over to Steam, okay? Last Epoch, currently in early access, $35, gets you all these goodies. So here is the early access forecast. Phase 1 has been completed. They are currently finishing up Phase 2, and they will be moving over to Phase 3. Now, and it says they're going to be holding off on Chapter 8 content. Obviously, that is going to make people upset because we don't care about Chapter 1, we don't care about Chapter 2, we don't care about Chapter 4. All we care about is 3. Why do we only care about Chapter 3? Well, because on Chapter 8 content, it also unlocks multiplayer testing. One thing that currently is horrible about this game, and I shouldn't say horrible, it just sucks, is that you cannot play with other people. This is an action RPG that is currently standalone. So once they hit Phase 3, which is literally what everybody is waiting for, you can now play with other people. So You know, saying that they're going to pushing that back does suck. Obviously right now there's lots of people not working, so we totally get it. And again, the community is great. So as long as they continue to improve the game, it's going to keep people happy. But we want phase 3. That is what we want. Okay, well, I was going to log into the game and actually play it for a little bit. I'm going to not do that because this patch is not live. So anything that I've showed in the past is going to look the exact same, and I wouldn't be able to give you anything to compare. This is supposed to drop 0.7.7 by the end of March. So obviously right now it's March 21st. So this thing's going to be coming out really soon. And when it hits, if I do see something big or any huge improvements, I will make another video for that. But for today, the patch preview, I just wanted to cover this, give everybody something to look forward to. And if you have not played this game, I will put the link in the description below for Steam, because honestly, it's a lot of fun. And I know right now you can't play with friends, which sucks, but if you're one of those lone rangers, this might be the game for you, especially if you want to get in early, because it's fun and it's an awesome action RPG, and the 11th Hour is doing a good job with it. You know, I have nothing but good things to say. So that's all I have for you today. If you're looking for any other content, look on the screen now, because the videos will be popping up. I really appreciate everybody's support. Please continue to watch, share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Aaron, out.